Okay, hello everybody. This is Dirk Walker again. I'm in studio. Had some nice responses to the last little video I did that kind of showed the starting process of painting, blocking in, and toning the canvas, and so forth. So I thought what I would do is just show a very brief little segment on kind of finishing up a painting. Okay, so this is obviously a cityscape. It's from Atlanta, kind of the Midtown area, I believe it is, with the Piedmont Park architectural buildings in the background that are so familiar. This is a particular scene shot from Botanical Gardens, where I will eventually have some people mingling about, fountain, etc. But one of the difficult things or unfortunate things about teaching videos or demonstrations is that you seem to always kind of get only so far with whatever the allotted time is, and so I feel like people that are really struggling or beginning painters, they want to see how to take it to completion. And that's what I'm hopefully going to do here, is just kind of show you my process. I'm using a very soft sable type brush right now to try to cut out my background. This will be a stand of trees, and eventually we'll go back in and we'll put in some more limbs and things like that. But for now, I just, I'm sort of painting the negative spaces. And it's a little bit easier way sometimes to do a background. And in the last little video we did where I was painting the bourbon barrels, I felt like that was hopefully a little bit informative about just seeing how to render the perspective onto the canvas, and kind of toning the canvas, getting it blocked in. But that was about as far as we got to go. I talked a little bit about my palette, I believe it was, and so I just this is a painting that I'm doing for, hopefully, for DK Gallery in Atlanta, who just does a remarkable job marketing my work and building a nice following for me there in Atlanta. And so hopefully, if it finishes out the way I hope it will, maybe you can have an opportunity to see the piece in person there if you're in that area. You're located in Marietta on the square, and but again, what I'm doing now is a little bit more tedious. I'm taking a little bit more time with it. But again, I'm not locked in to, a finished sort of look right now. I may come back and paint over some of this, adjust it. This is pretty much the way I reach a point where, you're trying to really nail your composition down. And this is a 40 by 40 canvas, so there's a need at times to use some a little bit bigger brushes. But for this area over here with the trees, I want to try to capture that feel of trees in the season without full foliage. So, okay, I'm gonna try to get a little bit more color up here in the sky, a little higher up. I'm hoping that y'all cannot see my palette, as it is a complete wreck. Sometimes it's kind of like what your mother used to tell you, do as I say, not as I do. And I'm always telling everybody how I lay my palette out in a very consistent fashion. And this is a prime example of that not being the case. It's pretty much just a mess right now, but you know, that's the thing about painting, is that you can do whatever you want to do. You know, you take as much artistic license with the subject. If somebody's not happy with that, tell them to go get a camera and take the picture they want. Okay, one of the things that I talked about the other day in a little short clip that I think I put out on social media is the patience factor of being an artist. And you know, I really think this may get me a little hot water with, you know, some contemporary painters these days, but you know, I think that sometimes abstract art or contemporary art, you know, it's become kind of a crutch. I know it's popular, I know it's, you know, it works well in the interior schemes that people are doing nowadays, and I'm not saying that I think it's not of value, but I just feel like that in general, particularly if you have any form of realism in your work, it just takes a little more time to develop it. And I've been guilty of, you know, rushing through paintings just to meet a deadline and get them to the gallery and whatever. And it's one of the commitments I've made to myself in this, going into the second half of 2018, is that, you know, I really want to kind of slow down on my work a little bit and come back, you know, to it, maybe, you know, before I think it's finished, or when I feel like I'm close to being finished, you know, set it aside and give it a day or two, then come back to it and see what I see in the painting. I guarantee you that you will see things differently than at the moment that you're painting them. And again, I do think that there are styles of painting that can be, you can get away with that, and it's, you know, there's a spontaneity factor that you know, you as the artist may be trying to get to, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You know, I want my work to be, you know, spontaneous, fluid, and loose. But I'm also challenging myself to try to finish my work off in a little stronger fashion. And it's just a personal growth thing that I'm kind of aware of right now. So what I might do is just come back to this in a few minutes as I really get to the next kind of stage. I hope this helps a little bit. I know, you know, I get people that ask me all the time about, you know, who can I go to for lessons, or do you teach? And I understand that it's a frustrating process. It always has been, always will be. And you know, there are times, even though I've been selling my work professionally for, you know, over 30 years, boy, there are times I would just give anything to have somebody who just stand right there beside me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. You know, give me some kind of magic shortcut, but I just don't think it exists. Okay, I think I'm going to sort of cut it off here. Thank y'all for those who struggled through the whole thing. I hope you picked up maybe a pointer or two, or at the very least you should find some encouragement in watching someone else struggle at the easel. It's a process. It's a process. Don't think that you are gonna be great. Don't ever think you're gonna be great. But certainly don't think that everything that you're gonna do is just gonna be a masterpiece. Because I promise you, if I can get one good painting out of 5, that's probably like being a golfer and hitting the ball right on the sweet spot of the club face. One time out of every 5 times you swing the club. It's just not going to happen that often. But you learn from your mistakes. You stay with it. And if I can be of help to anybody, I'm right here in Pell City, 1917 Cogswell Avenue. Here almost every day, and you're welcome to make the drive up or drop in. And we love visitors, so thank you. Dirk Walker is proudly represented by DK Gallery, owner Donna Kruger, located at 25 West Park Square Northeast, Marietta, Georgia, 30060. They can be reached by email at dk@dkgallery.us, or the gallery can be reached at 770-427-5377.